Agatha Christie's play Towards Zero is going to be staged in Delhi for the first time, and we have the privilege of having on our chat show the director of the play, Renu Chopra. Before we go to meet Renu, I would like to tell you something about her. She's actually IIT alumnus and has worked as system software specialist for over 10 years before she retired. So over to Renu. Renu, besides pursuing your passion in theatre, what else do you do?
Well, actually, because of theatre, I felt that my voice always needed to be exercised. And I thought the best way would be to read aloud. And I was always interested in recording books for the blind. I was always interested in that work since my retirement. So I went to this NGO, which is at Arthuram, and I asked them whether I could record books for them. And I was lucky enough. They said yes, and I have been doing that for the last 20 years. So my mornings till about 12:30 are occupied just in recording books at the NGO. Theatre comes after 12:30.
No, that's very interesting.
That's excellent. Can you tell us something about the play now, Renu?
Yeah, sure. The play, well, first of all, I'd like to tell you why I selected this particular play. I have earlier directed 2 plays for Dramatech, which have been major hits. One of them has also been selected as the best play by Sahitya Kala Parishad. The 2 plays I've directed are Run for Your Wife and The Merchant of Venice, Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice. Merchant of Venice was selected as the best play of the year. Because these are 2 different genres. When I did Run for Your Wife, I wanted to do a total comedy. I wanted audiences to just laugh and not be given a moment of rest to even think कि 3 dialogue nikal gaye and what happened. I wanted them to come back again and listen to the last 3 dialogues that they hadn't listened to the last time they came.
Well,
And I think it went on pretty well because we did more than 21 shows of it before we kind of decided to move on.
you know, Renu, what I've noticed is that there's a theatre boom happening right now. So as a theatre goer, there's so many plays happening around. Why should I buy a ticket for your play?
My play, okay, my play. Oh yeah, coming back to this particular play. This play, first of all, you should come and watch it because this is the first time that it is happening in Delhi. Agatha Christie has been done a number of times in Delhi, but maybe it's witness for the prosecution, Mousetrap, so on and so forth. Our group itself has done witness for the prosecution, and we have done 10 Little Niggers. We did them in Hindi, and we did them in pure Hindi, which was brilliant. When it came to thriller and crime, for me, Agatha Christie has always been one of the favorites. So I decided to pick up a play of hers, okay? And wanted to do a play which had never been done. So I found this play. And why you should come and watch it? First of all, it is a thriller. It is an Agatha Christie. And it's the first time it's being done in Delhi. I don't think we would do more than that.
I certainly shall.
Thank you.
Okay, as a director, Renu, did you face any challenges while directing the play? I mean, with respect to maybe the plot or the way the story unfolds or the cast? You know, there could have been certain characters which you may have thought are more difficult to bring out or...
See, the first major difficulty that I faced, like I said, I wanted to do a play which had never been done in Delhi. So, came across this story, but when I saw the script, unfortunately it was very sketchy. It wasn't the typical Agatha Christie script.
Right.
And then I went and read the book and watched some pretty bad films, some good series based on this particular story, Towards Zero, and started finding some meat which I could start putting into the script. Okay? And to make it different, I mean, my husband and the family, we had taken a trip down to Andaman and Nicobar, so we said, why not base this in Andaman and
Wow.
Nicobar.
Yeah.
And I think this is, I think this is again one of, Andaman Nicobar, you rarely hear of things being set in that particular place. So, well, that's another pointer to come and watch our play because it's set in Andaman and Nicobar Islands.
You know, a very interesting point Hardeep raised. Did you face any difficulty working with the people in the place? So what I want to ask, I know you are very passionate about theatre, but do you find the same passion in the youngsters that you're working with?
The current youngsters, thankfully, some of these youngsters I have trained since years. Okay. One of them was a student when we started working with him, the main protagonist of the play, in the name of the character Naveen Alag. So, and there's one of the female leads who started working with me in Run for Your Wife. There's another female lead who worked with me for Merchant of Venice.
Okay.
Actually, Hardeep has worked with me in the Lost Play, front page.
Wow. That's a revelation.
So I was basically gathering people whom I knew had the same kind of love, passion, discipline.
But just some time back, we were just talking about the aim is something else, among theatre goers. It's not love for theatre. I want you to talk a bit about that.
Yeah, currently, as we were discussing earlier, thankfully in Dramatech, well, we don't pay, so we just have mainly professionals who are already working, who come in, and they're mainly coming in for the passion of theatre, okay? And, but most of the youngsters now, very, very talented people, they are doing theatre for the one aim, and that is either to get into some web series or to become a social media hot person, or to move on to Bombay, because where the money is and where the fame is, and I don't blame them for it, because theatre in Delhi doesn't pay.
Neither is there media coverage.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Unfortunately, theatre in Delhi doesn't pay. Unless you bring one of the Bollywood celebrities, and then people just throng and they're ready to pay tickets of 5,000 and so on and so forth. But if you don't have that, it's difficult to sell theatre in Delhi. So, but I think people also do it because they love it. I mean, it's not that they just want to be famous. They have to love theatre and if they love theatre, they're good at it. If they're not good at it, they won't make any headway in any particular aspect, whether it's web series or films. So they basically use Delhi theatre as a place to hone their talents and then move on.
Well, as per my experience with Dramatech, we don't have any problems selling the tickets. We don't have problems selling the plays.
I mean, that's because thankfully a lot of our friends and relatives are very nice ones and they do come and join us. Well, we've been able to, like we said, we've put up at least 6 plays which have been staged as the best plays.
Right.
So I suppose people we vouch for our quality, and thankfully the National School of Drama, there are a lot of people who know about us. There are a lot of people in Delhi theatre who know about Dramatech. I suppose we've just been lucky. That's it.
And you were also telling me, when you started out theatre, there was something called drama critics, which is a very unheard term these days.
Yes. When we started off, all the newspapers had a drama critic assigned to them, and they would come out with an article with a review once a week. Like you get
the process has completely
yes,
died.
like you get the whole review of the movie. Yes, there would be a review of plays, and we would be petrified the day we knew Kavita Nagpal or someone is going to walk in and watch our play, because we knew we just had to up our game at least on that day to not get bad reviews, because she would shred you absolutely if you were bad. But she would really raise you high in case you were good. So those were good times, you didn't have to fight for that space and so on and so forth. And they liked coming and watching theatre and encouraging theatre. So,
And it was a big high if your name got mentioned in the
oh
article.
yes, and your pictures, and if your picture got printed,
Oh,
well, you felt you were the hero of some big
It's an
Bollywood
era
film.
which is completely unheard of.
Yeah, true.
So Renu, tell me, we all know that you're a fantastic actor in addition to being
Thank you.
a great director. Now, different experiences I'm sure you've been
Yes.
through, doing different plays with respect to acting as well as with respect to directing. Which of the two do you prefer? I know, a tough question, but
You would have noticed that I direct a play after about 3 years or so. Because it takes a tremendous amount of energy, believe me, because you are running around sets, costumes, properties, I mean, you name it, everything is on top of your head, apart from also directing the cast, which you're trying to put in a shape which you want to present to the audience and not what they want to present to the audience. So what do I enjoy more? I enjoy both. That's why I come back every 3 years to directing a play. I love acting because when I act, then people recognize me outside. When I direct, no one recognizes me when I walk around. There are very few people who remember
But I
the
know one
director.
thing, you don't like acting for camera.
No,
You
I
just
don't
have
enjoy
it.
that really. I mean, actually, this is one of those new experiences that are drawn into without. I don't have the patience of sitting through a day just to shoot 1 minute scene.
I
oh,
don't
but
Yeah.
you do have experience.
Yes, I do
She
have
does,
experience. I have
Right.
shot for 2 or 3 short films.
Renu, before we conclude the discussion, is there something that you would like to tell our viewers?
Of course. This play is about deception, murder, mystery. The 3 words actually should be a total clue for you to come and watch my play. A number of people gather together. The place is in a secluded house on a cliff top in Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and then the murders start. Is someone from outside murdering them? Is someone from inside murdering them? Come and solve it along with us. Please do come.
Well, Renu, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure talking.